Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest, and I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Neymar.
Brazil are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Germany didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alex Sandro. Well played, he saw that coming. Looks to clip it forward. Alex Sandro. Brazil making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Neymar gets it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Tar.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Goes for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Ball through needs to be good here. Neymar. Played out to the right. That is terrific skill. It's come loose. Neymar. Neymar opts to play it back. Driving on, he could shoot. Has a hit! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on a training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And it's Sané. Gnabry. Hoists it forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Germany looking here to cut their deficit. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And he's going direct. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Marquinhos. Brazil are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Marquinhos. Alexandro. Hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
He's looked long this time. And the ball is out of play. Gnabry sticks in a foot to win it back. And the counter is on. Out to the right. Vinicius Junior. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Up towards the front line. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Brazil in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Neymar set up one goal so far. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Goretzka. What an adventurous run from a defender. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. Germany have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And that's been levered clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's Tar. He's on his way. Gnabry.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Forward it goes. Now it's Neymar. He's picked him out. Well positioned to make that interception. Gnabry pushes to get on the end of it. And it's Tar. No way through there. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Neuer catches it safely. Kimmich. And it's Tar. Over to the left. What a throw in. And it's shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Tar simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Sané. Well read, he sorted that out. Another corner then. Germany awarded another corner. Lucas Paqueta attempts a clearance. Mathieu. It's got through to him. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Sané. Tar. It's found its way to him. Germany have it back and they can go again. Gets the better of his man. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Lucas Paqueta tries lifting it over. Lucas Paqueta, goalkeeper's ball, and here's the chance to counter. Tries to get it forward quickly, and it's played forward. Here it is now, short, he's gone for it! And that is the last effort of the game. Brazil always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. on the way. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Gnabry. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Chip through. Here comes the corner. Neymar plays it short. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
He's had that put on a plate. Gnabry! And it's played forward, cuts it out. Alexandro. Rudiger. Tar. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry plays it out to the wing. Going through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Alexandro. And it's got through. Gets away from his opponents. Crosses it in low. Aimed in. Oh, header! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Vinicius Junior sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
They've played it short. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Yet another dead ball chance. Forward it goes. He's there to receive. Hits one! Just a whisker away. Just brushed off the ball there. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Goretzka, Gnabry gets it, and now what? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He gets past his man. Oh, good interception. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And they've been caught out here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gnabry has a go! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broke. And there's the end of the first half. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're properly into the second 45 minutes.
Brazil don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Gnabry, more than happy to take the muscular approach. Neymar gets it out to the wing. He's left his man. He's had a shot! Neymar. Rudiger. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Sticks it away! Brazil are back in business. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Neymar. He's found his man. Good challenge, excellent challenge. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Rudiger. And it's Gnabry. So we've reached the hour mark. He's got options out wide. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Hoists it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, real danger here. Vinicius Junior is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Alex Sandro. Could move up a gear here. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Alexandro goes looking. Vinicius Junior. He spotted the run and played him through. Goretzka. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Gnabry. And it's played forward. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There's going to be another change here. Kimmich. Rudiger. Oh, what a ball! He could be... Real chance! Goal! Germany! And they've got their lead back. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Henrichs. A leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Germany are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Rudiger. Well positioned to make that interception. Played back in. Goretzka. And now they can launch a counter. He's through. He's one-on-one! Got a sight of goal here. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
I gave him a decision to make.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside, coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That wasn't the greatest of balls. Neymar tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. What an adventurous run from a defender. Cut out in the nick of time. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Germany have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just one that goes for goal!
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Sané, good challenge, he just stood firm. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Goretzka. And here's Neymar.
Tah just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Neymar. Now a chance to break. Has a pop! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Hoists it forward. Plays a clever pass. He could be... He's gone for it! They've done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And
shot a goal! Goal!
the understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Germany get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Goretzka drives it forward. Gnabry, he's played him through. It tries a shot! Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Gets up to head it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And he's there to clear it. Alexandro. And it's played forward. Brazil are leading with half-time drawing close. Gets the better of his man.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And it's Sané. He's through, now is he in? What a ball this is! Has a goal! A chance to play it in. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. He's there to... Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
We reached half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separated them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Goretzka, and it's Gnabry. Sane has created one goal already. Vinicius Junior. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Vinicius Junior looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Looks to thread it through, gets into some space. Forward it goes. Sané. Neymar plays it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Goretzka. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Now surely, and the finish! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Brazil produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's left his man. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Neymar considers his options. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Played into space out wide. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's played forward, and it's got through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Rudiger does well there, alert. But it's Tar. Gets it back. Gets wrestled off the ball. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. looking to get there first. Ball is over the line. He's gone for it! Yes! And they are cruising away. The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One block, oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Neymar. Kimmich. And it's Goretzka. And he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. Looking to break out here. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gnabry finds himself offside. Gnabry. Gnabry. Goalkeeper's ball. A real chance to break. Neymar has a look inside the box. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Fabinho with a delicate ball. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Brazil just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
That's sprayed out wide. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Tar.
Germany have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And the counter is on. And it's Sané. Gnabry. Gnabry proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Sané, this could fall anywhere. Marquinhos goes looking. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's in, he's gone for it! Goal, Germany! First blood drawn. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, just listen to him.
And a shot! And he's there to hoof it away. Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior! He's missed, but not by that far. He's played it short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chooses to go back. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gnabry has been found. Oh, shooting chance! It's being played forward. Forward it goes. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And they're at it again in double quick time!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Sané. Looking to force his way through. Out of play for a goal kick. Vinicius Junior gets it, and now what?
Vinicius Junior really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Kimmich. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And here's Neymar. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Kimmich. Rudiger. And help's available out wide. Chance to break. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Vinicius Junior. Can get that clear. Brazil get it back again. Marquinhos plays it forward. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Fabinho. Kimmich did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Vinicius Junior. What an adventurous run from a defender. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rudiger tries to get it forward quickly. Sané. Oh, good interception. And here's Neymar. And once more they can't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's Fabinho. And it's been taken straight back. Now a chance to break. Now it's Gnabry. He gets past his man. Germany have a free kick. Gnabry was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Sané cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Brazil looking here to cut their deficit. Neymar ready to try one. Neymar! Defending of the desperate variety. Loose. Good clearance and very necessary. What a throw in. Plays it out to the wing, into the middle, turns and goes back. And it's played forward, and now they can launch a counter. Going through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Alisson catches it safely.
Germany have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Well, they can break here. Gets away from his opponents. It is quite a run he's making here. It's got through, and chance! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, from right in front of goal. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage. Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil!
Listen, it's a great start, but we've seen teams surprise themselves with early goals before and sit back. They've got to avoid that.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Germany didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Surely! Gnabry gets it back. Well weighted. Gnabry plays it through. Gets up to head it! And the ball's come out! And he heaves it forward. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Goretzka. Alexandro goes looking. Neymar. Marquinhos. Brazil making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time.
And a shot! He's got... There it is! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Was the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. He's got away. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Real chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and It could well be revisited, this. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Sané. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. Now it's Sané. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gnabry hoists it forward. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tar. Forward it goes. Clear cut, it's a free kick. Neymar is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
It's a loose ball. Kimmich plays it forward, and it's Gnabry. He's off on a marauding, has a hit! In he goes again! Sticks it away! Germany are all square! He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Alex Sandro. He's going after it. Crunching tackle. Timely intervention. Sané. Has he picked him out? Managed to get it away. He's through, it's 1-0, going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Played it short. That's gone a long way up and away. Alex Sandro. Question. There's the whistle for half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back underway here. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Alexandro. Sane tries to get it forward quickly. Goretzka. Oh, shooting chance! Plays it out to the flank. Chance to break. Rudiger. The referee's awarded a free kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Tar. Goretzka. He's got rid of that. And it's played forward. Throw it. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's found his man. Now it's Neymar. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. It's going to be a double change then. Rudiger tries to clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Crosses into the area. Cleared away. Kimmich goes looking. And they can break here. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Forward it goes. Kimmich. Goretzka. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. A real chance to break. Ball through needs to be good here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mathieu. He's had that put on a plate. Massive leap! distance on it. Test, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting one.
He's tried one! Marquinhos. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Vinicius Junior. Goretzka can hoist it clear. The changes then in quick succession. Look at the defender bombing forward. Deflecting behind for a corner kick. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position.
And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. And we're underway. Hoists it forward. Sané. Kimmich. Forward it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Defender's on the back foot. There will be a throw-in. Get a throw in. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that has been cleared. Now the counter. Sané. And here's Gnabry. Offside that time. Kimmich gets his foot in there. Gnabry.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push.
Has a pop! Goal! Brazil! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Germany trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Plays it out to the flank. And it's Neymar. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Brazil are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Kimmich goes looking, and it's been taken straight back, and it's got through. Good turn, shapes to shoot! Defending of the desperate variety. It's found its way to him. Turns and goes back, and Sonny! And yes, it's there! Germany are all square.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Goretzka gets into some space. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Cuts it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Plays it back. That intervention was very necessary. Goretzka drives it forward. Dinks one in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Germany just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Tar. Sade. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Just the keeper to beat! And he's surging through. Tar. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Just brushed off the ball there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Tar. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Big chance! Marquinhos is there to heave it away. Neymar, and now they can launch a counter. Rudiger does well there, alert. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the first half is done. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're already into the second period. Goretzka. Sané hoists it forward, well positioned to make that interception. Neymar, Kimmich, a real chance if he can get through. A corner it is then. Knocks it away. This could spell danger. Oh, that's nice. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. And here's Neymar. He's got through. Has a hit. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Tar. And now the breakaway. Brazil have it back and they can... Oh, shooting chance!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And it's played forward. He's got away. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Well played, he saw that coming. And the counter is on. He's picked him out. And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! And the comeback is complete!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Breaks on here. Good ball. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Well, they could break here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Gnabry. Cleared away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Has he picked him out? Neymar.
Brazil are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Done very well to intervene. Marquinhos. Marquinhos drives it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's on a plate! And he's straight offside.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 2 changes being made right now. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's left his man. And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Lucas Paqueta. Back out it comes.
Brazil are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Lucas Paqueta.
Brazil have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Tries a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. A real chance to break. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Danilo. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man. Gets it into the middle.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. "90 minutes up, we're into stoppage time. Kimmich. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. And we're underway. Neymar, it's come loose. Kimmich goes looking. And here's Neymar. Done very well to intervene. Gnabry. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's picked him out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goretzka.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Vinicius Junior, and he's onside. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That's the throw. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rudiger. Goretzka.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Neymar. Rudiger cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. He's through the middle.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And it's Gnabry. And now the breakaway. Forward it goes.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Well, they could break here. Plays it out to the flank. Gets the better of his man. Sané. Goretzka plays it forward. Breaks on here. Nicely measured cut. Real chance! Goal! Germany! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Over to the left. That has sent him sprawling. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now the counter. Looking to break out here. Vinicius, he's had a shot! And the ball's come out! Neymar. Now can he fit? Has a pop! They've done it!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chance to break. And it's Gnabry. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Neymar played out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Goretzka plays it forward quickly. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. It's got through to hits one! Goal! Germany! And they get themselves in front!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Germany get themselves into the lead. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it too.
Sane has got himself a free kick. Rudiger. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry plays it out to the wing. Driving on, a real charge here. Gnabry. Sané. It's a brilliant interception. He's had a go! Nicely worked.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle, and a little more luck there and they may have been celebrating.
Knocks it away. In once more. Could move up a gear here. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball. Look, Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Germany have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Neymar.
Brazil are definitely going about this the right way.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gets it back, and this could be a German counter. Just brushed off the ball there. Gets away from his opponent. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro passes in a low one.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. He gets past his man. Hits one! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Rudiger plays it towards the front. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's gone for it! He's had a shot! It's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Alisson reacted. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the...
Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Fabinho, Marquinhos, Neymar, played out to the right. Plays it out to the wing. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, chance! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Brazil get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that.
It's Neymar! And the ball's coming. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Throw it. And it's Fabinho. Neymar. It's a loose ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to...
Has a pop! They've done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Kimmich. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries to dink it in, done very well to intervene. Sané. That's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good ball. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Gnabry. Fabinho with the slide tackle there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's played forward. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Gets away from his opponents. And through to the goalkeeper. Taps it out. Brazil are leading with half-time drawing close. Oh, really good feet from him. Marquinhos. Fabinho. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he's there to clear it. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Marquinhos snaps over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Neymar goes short. Kimmich. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, That's it! He has done it! Germany are all square! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. Gnabry. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Fabinho. Here come Brazil on the counter. Plays it out to the flank. And it's Gnabry. Sané.
An equaliser that's put the cat amongst the pigeons now, and the fact that it's arrived early in this second half makes for an intriguing watch to come. They'll be very annoyed with themselves for that.
Sané, 60 minutes played. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gnabry. Germany have it back and they can go again. Sané. Referee has just said play on. Gnabry. Alisson can pick that up. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. What a throw in. It's got through to him. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Now the counter. Kimmich. He's made sure that that won't get through. Looking to break out here. He's through the middle, and he's cut it out. Fabinho. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. He's left his man.
Gross. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Brazil go into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, this is a very real chance, and should it go in, it could be a big game changer.
So it is a German free kick. It has got through to him. Gross.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough.
And the finish! It's bounced out! And oh, taken with style!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see...
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Any better luck this time round? The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. He's going after it. And it's Alexandra. Hits one! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
So it's going to be another corner. Up he gets! In for the ball! Yes! He's done it! And that may just do it! He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Have got changes here from both sides, in fact. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Brazil, what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Shapes to shoot! Lucas Paqueta. Floats one over, and help's available out wide. A really good feat. Hoists it high. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So a dramatic game, decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they could take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Got things underway. Just brushed off the ball there. Fabinho. And it's Neymar. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Keeper's ball. And now the breakaway. Sané. Kimmich. Sané. And it's Neymar. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Gnabry. Receives it in a good position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gnabry.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has a hit! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front!
Germany are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Out to the left it goes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Gets into some space. What a corner. Hits one! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Gets up to head it! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Gross tries to get it forward quickly. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gets the better of his man. Neymar. Chance to break. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Loose. He scores! The whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kimmich. And it's Sané. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Germany presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. Neymar. Forward it goes. Played back in. Sane with a good steal, well played. A heavy challenge. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gets away from his opponent. Corner then. Defending of the desperate variety. Kimmich tries to swing it in. Trying to play, and it is a goal kick. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. And here's Gnabry. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Kimmich. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Neymar. Sané. Well weighted. Sané! Could fall kindly. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Sané really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
He came in hard, very hard. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Brazil don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And it's Gnabry. Battles to win it back. Marquinhos. Neymar. Fabinho. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tar. Gross. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Neymar. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Germany have a chance to counter-attack.
Germany clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Gross. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Kroos. Done very well to intervene. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now the counter. And it's Sané. Oh, that's nice. Marquinhos with a fine tackle. Neymar. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Brazil showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Fabinho. And once more they can't get through. Plays it out to the flank. Breaks on here. There's the through ball. Got a sight of goal here.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Germany have it back and they can go again. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Gnabry gets it back. Kroos. Kroos plays it forward.
Germany are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Looking to break out here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they've been caught out here. And it's played forward.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Played out to the right. Defender's on the back foot. And the flag has stayed down. He's had a look. Tries a shot! Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is... And the shot! Forward it goes. Quick glance, it's Neymar! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Goretzka. It's found its way to him. He's got through. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Clears it out of harm's way. What an adventurous run from a defender. Sane. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He's left his man. Has a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
He just whacks it away. Gnabry. It's come chance! And that's caused a worry or two. So it's going to be another corner. And that's been levered clear. Now it's Gnabry. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.